Good day, everyone. I am Phoebe and I am from BTLED-HE. I am here to share my understanding of Chapter 1 to Chapter 6 from our lesson in Science, Technology, and Society. This chapter show how science and technology have shaped human life, from ancient inventions to modern challenges, and how they help us grow, not just in knowledge, but also as people. So in chapter 1, ancient times in ancient times, people used science and technology to survive and make life easier. They created tools, built houses, and learned how to and form and travel. So, in the Sumerians invented the wheel, plow, and the writing system is also called as cuneiform. The Egyptian made paper, ink, and built pyramids using the math and engineering. The Greeks invented the water mill and alarm clock, while the Romans built roads, aqueduct, and books. The Chinese is created gunpowder, paper, and silk and compass. All these inventions help people communicate, travel, and build civilization. So, in chapter 2, the intellectual revolution. This chapter is about great thinkers who changed how people saw the world. So, Nicholas Copernicus started the Copernican revolution. Here provide also proving that the sun is not the earth, is the center of the solar system. So while Charles Darwin started the Darwinian revolution, that explaining that all living things evolve through the natural selection. Next is Sigmund Freud. His revolution is studying about human mind and behavior, showing our actions affected by our thoughts and emotions. So other civilizations also contributed to knowledge. The Mayans studied astronomy, the Aztecs practiced medicine, and the ancients developed Ayurveda and metalwork. So these revolutions opened people's mind and became the roots of modern science. So now let's proceed to chapter 3, which is a very interesting topic. This is the pre-colonial to post-colonial science of technology in the Philippines. Before colonization, early Filipinos were already skilled and resourceful. They farmed fish, made tools, waved, and used babayan as their writing system. So they also practiced herbal medicines and built the rice terraces using engineering knowledge. During the Spanish period, schools were also created to teach religion and science. The American improved education and built research institutions. During the Japanese period, people focused on practical skills like farming and health. After the independence, our presidents continued to develop science and technology. So Ferdinand Marcos built science and schools and also Pag-asa. Cory Aquino made UST and government department. Ramos promoted science and scholarships. Gloria Macapagal Agario supported and the energy of technology and science and technology helped improve our education, health, and communication system, shaping the Philippines into a modern nation. So now let's proceed to chapter 4, the human flourishing as reflected in progress and development. So science and technology have greatly changed how people live, from communication to lifestyle and even culture. So but while technology makes life easier, it also challenges us to use it wisely, according to the philosopher Martin Heidegger. Technology is not just a tool, it shapes how we see the world. He said that technology reveals truth, But it can also be dangerous when humans start treating everything, even themselves, as resource to use. That's why we must not the technology to okay. So that's why we must not let technology control us. Heidegger remind us to always question and think deep about how we use it. Too much dependence can make us lose real connection. However, art, reflection, and mindfulness can bring back balance. Science and technology should help us live better lives, not replace what makes us human. True human flourishing happens when progress is guided by wisdom, responsibility, and care for others and the so now let's proceed to chapter 5. For me, human flourishing means living a good and meaningful life, not just having wealth or modern inventions. I understand that real progress is not only about tool buildings or advanced technology, but about improving lives, well-being, and protecting nature. So, Jason Hickel said rich countries should reduce overconsumption, and I agree because development must be fair and balanced. We need to grow as individuals before society can truly develop. For me, the true progress happens when people are happy, healthy, and live a beautiful life with the environment. So, development means using so now let's proceed to chapter 6. Actually, this is my report, The Good Life by Neko Makian, Ethics of and Modern Concepts. For me, the good life means living with purpose, balance, and true happiness. According to Aristotle, the good life is eudaimonia, which means living well and doing good. This happens is not just about pleasure or success, but about becoming a good and virtuous person. Virtue means doing what is right out of habit, being honest, kind, and disciplined. So the golden mean reminds us to live the balance, avoiding too much or too little. In our time, the good life can mean pleasure, helping others, or finding our own purpose. But for me, the good life is choosing what's right, caring for others, and finding peace and